Good day, everyone. My name is Early Superior. I am a first-year student at the Cyril Potter College of Education, attached to the Linden Center. And today, my group members and I will be discussing 3 out of the 7 developmental pathways, namely psychological and social interactive. Before I go into the pathways, I will give a short definition of the developmental pathways. Developmental pathway refers to the orderly behavioral process between more than 2 problems behavior with individuals differing in tendency to process. My task was to focus on cognitive pathway. Cognitive pathway refers to an individual's ability to think critically and creativity, to retain and mentally manipulate information. Desired goals. Children during 4 to 5 years old progressively learning more every day. They become better at using words, imitating adults' action, counting objects, and other basic activities that are important for future language development and school readiness. Around this age, most children are able to rhyme words, identify many colors, draw pictures of people, and explain where they live. Cognitive learning activities help the brain to become more adaptable in some mental functions. These activities enhance learning, boost confidence, enhance comprehension, improves problem-solving skills, help learn new things faster, etc. In this study, we will be looking at 4 activities to enhance the child's development. They are sorting objects by shape, count and understand the concept of counting, correctly name familiar colors, follow 3-part command. Sorting objects by shape. The shape sorter allows your child to strengthen their hand-eye coordination, fine motor, and problem-solving skills, as well as develop their vocabulary, knowledge, for example, being able to identify and name shapes. Count and understand the concept of counting. The more experience the children have with counting, the more they will learn the meaning of numbers. Understanding the meaning of numbers takes experience with counting lots of things, and you can help by giving your child the experience regularly. Correctly naming colors. Having a strong knowledge of different colors comes in useful familiar colors. Having a strong knowledge of the different colors come useful in many situations that children will become exposed to. Learning these colors allows them to recognize significant value hues, such as red as a code of danger and the meaning behind traffic lights. Follow 3-part commands. Whether at home, school, or in local parks, the skill of following directions may save your child's life one day. In addition to the above, helping your child learn how to follow directions can maintain order at home, impact the ability to complete tasks, and reach the desired purpose. Hand you over to Ms. Unisha Marks, which will be dealing with social interactive pathway.
Good day everyone, my name is Miss Marks and I will be looking at social pathway. For the purpose of this assignment, I will examine what is social pathway. It's actually the development of a child which brings out the child communication skills, interacting techniques, and their ability to maintain healthy relationships and to adequately negotiate challenging relationships. Children communicate their strengths, concern, and desire with each other as they socialize. choosing ages 4 to 5, length the strength of a child by observation. Her 4 activities were based on the 4 main subject areas. Let's discuss on the 4 activities Sarah was giving based on the 4 subject areas: science, social studies, mathematics, and language. For social studies, she was giving a career path to choose, a dress-up box, which would have uniforms on the different career choices, on what she wants to become when she grows older. Mathematics. Using large number of blocks, she was given them the task to identify the different types of shape, colors, and differentiate between big or small. Then place them in groups of 4. Language skills. The library corner is placed there so that today we will bring out the 4 main types of picture reading, reading skills, identifying words and letters, and pronouncing sounds. As it relates, we're using science. Science, we will relate to social pathway. So let's get ready. Play Dora the Explorer and explore our mind. Let's fish in the pond, out the pond. Let's play a little game. Animal living inside a pond of water. So we will make a circle to represent the pond. Take the pictures of the animal and put them in that pond, live inside the water. As we sing, old lady jump in the pond, old Grady jump out the pond. Here how it goes. Now, when you have those animals that live inside the pond, we must say, old lady jump in the pond. That is where you have, that's where you listen to old lady. When you say old Grady, it means you have to stay. So you're listening only to old lady, not old Grady. So, and as you in the pond, you're required to have at least 5 animals that live inside of that pond. Ready, set, go. Let's go, start fishing. Social studies. Choosing a career path. We have a dress-up box. Inside this box, here goes a police girl uniform, a firefighter tool with kids-friendly tools. Here comes the doctor. So we have a toolkit with needles, injections, thermometer, and a temperature kit. Let's play together. Let's see who dressed up the best and what career path you've chosen. Mathematics. Shapes, sizes, and color. Using these 20 blocks, this activity lends to constructing different shapes, making toys, and support the child's thinking development. Put all the different shapes you see together, then put all the colors together. Let's put all the small ones in groups of 10 and the large ones in groups of 10. Language. Library corner. Here are some of the storybooks. Pick one of them and tell me what you see. Let's do some picture reading. Then we will identify for names and read simple sentence as we go along. Okay, so now I'll introduce Miss Maloma and she'll focus on psychological pathways. So get in mommy's arms as we go through.
listeners. My name is Miss Maluma Marshall, an early childhood pre-service teacher attached to the Linden Center. Today, my task is to focus on the psychological development pathway of a child. This refers to the development of a sense of self, including feeling of adequacy, self-worth, and competence, as well as a sense of identity. This pathway was studied by Erickson, and he came up with 8 stages. As the reader go more in depth the assignment, they will learn more about the stages and how it influences the child's learning. Just a sneak peek, we look at one of the stages. For one of the stages, we look at the initiative versus guilt. This stage occurs between the ages of 3 to 5. And the activities that we do under these stages is that the teacher will lay out toys in the play corner, example, building blocks, Play-Doh, animals, paint set, art book. And while the teacher finishes laying out these toys, she will observe to see which toy Cyril felt comfortable using. Her second activity will to take her out into the yard and to see where she felt comfortable playing and what activity she enjoyed doing. The third activity was to read a story and notice how excited she got when the story was read to her. Ask her questions to identify the picture and if there were any animals inside of it to echo their song. And the final activity was to ask her to pack away her play corner to see if she would have cooperated.
So now we'll be looking at how both the cognitive and the social developmental pathway overlap with the psychological development pathway. Positive emotions usually decrease perceived pain. The cognitive factors attention, expectancy, and appraisal can either increase or decrease pain experiences depending on their specific focus and content. Many brain regions are involved in nociceptive processing and bringing pain into awareness. These are higher level functions of the brain and encompass language, imagination, perception, and planning. Cognitive psychology is the field of psychology that investigates how people think and the processes involved in cognition. Social casework is primarily concerned with the psychosocial problems of the individuals. Psychology helps social workers in understanding the psychological aspects of the problems, especially when providing support services to clients with emotional, mental, and/or behavioral issues. Thank you for listening, and I hope that our assignment brought us shed a little knowledge and was informative to you. Thank you.